Yo, what's going on? It's Zach bringing you guys a brand new video, and today we have the community ranking the top Call of Duty Zombies maps of all time. Now, this is not my own community, as I haven't built a big enough one yet, or at least you guys aren't participating in ranking the maps, at least. What the heck? Go ahead and do that. So today, we're reacting to Ascend AR's video. Go check him out. I'll have his stuff in the video link down below. He makes a lot of these ranking videos. You can see another one right there. And also this one, which I really want to react to because I see Hunted in the thumbnail. And I loved Hunted. But let's focus on the main thing here. We got zombies today. The community ranks the top 20 zombies maps of all time. Let's get into it. Here we go.
The top 20 zombie maps in
Let me turn this up just a little bit.
The Call of Duty community is very vocal with their opinions when content creators rank anything. So,
yep, very true.
I thought to myself,
very true. I made my list. Ethan made his list. Tanner made their list. All three of us made our list, and you all were very vocal in the comments, letting us know about our rankings and what you all thought. So I'm saying I want to see your all's rankings. So if I can put out some polls or something and get you guys to vote on the maps, I'll do it. Let me know. You guys are going to do it. Comment down below.
With that in mind, I made a Call of Duty zombie map tournament where first I had the community vote for every zombie map from every Call of Duty individually.
Tournament's diabolical. You could have some crazy matchups.
Each one had 2 zombie maps face off directly with each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This could be diabolical because you could have 2 crazy maps get paired up against each other, and then you get some crazy maps making it because they just get bad matchups.
And with all the results compiled together,
I'm interested.
This is the community's ranking of the top 20 zombie maps in COD history.
Oh, jeez.
20th, the final rank from COD World
War
II. I still remember the
first
top
time 20?
I played this map. All of my friends had stopped playing Call of Duty by this point, and I went in solo. I was instantly feeling a little bit alarmed with the atmosphere of the map, and then they hit me.
They did a good job. Yeah, with the jump scares and everything. They did a good job on this map. Mainly the first 2 World of War maps, I would say, putting that atmosphere into zombies.
Needs to bring back again.
Oh yeah, definitely needs it back.
Feel engaged with the game immediately. And while it didn't have a lot of side content, it did have a very simple casual quest and an insanely complicated hardcore quest to give players plenty to do. I never did the hardcore quest because I was all alone until my friends came back to play Black Ops 4 Zombies. And in my opinion, it's easily the best COD World War II Zombies map, and I personally would have rated it
I just don't know what you put above it.
19th, D Machine from Black Ops Cold War. This map is how
in the top
Nostra
20 still
makes it onto the list. They threw the first ever Call of Duty Zombies map right into the middle of it to try and make the location more interesting. It's a snowy forest.
It's the whole map
below it.
Just it's got the underneath part. To be honest, number 19 overall.
Voted it onto the list is probably because it's arguably the most casual map of all time. It's an incredibly simple map.
I'm not gonna disagree. I'd have to think about it a little bit more, but it's definitely a casual map. It's super easy.
The positives of this is that you can just turn your brain off and just mow down zombies. It's also good for bringing in new zombies.
I think is why a lot of people love it nowadays, and they like it because it's that modern zombies, and it's the first map really of modern zombies, and it just introduces you to the casual mode, the camo grind, if you want to call it that. I know everybody doesn't play for that. I'm not ever specifically playing just to grind camos. At least not usually. You know, once in a blue moon, I will. I think that brought a lot of people into that aspect of the game. So I can see why it's this high on the list because there's probably a lot of newer players who voted for it.
To the mode. But this also comes at a cost and is the reason it wasn't voted in the
Wow, what's going to be left off of here?
That's
kind of what I'm thinking now.
Because nothing was catered towards them outside of the nostalgic reminder of where this mode started with Notched or Untone. One thing hardcore fans did love D Machine for was the grinding element for their zombie camos. So, while it isn't viewed as an elite map, everyone did find something they enjoyed about it, which is why it just snuck onto the list. This video has been in the works for 3 months and couldn't have been completed without you guys voting on the polls and letting your opinions be heard.
Shout out you guys watching the video.
Ranking tournaments, please leave a like if you'd like to see more of them. 18.
Go like this video, check it out. Like mine too.
I think this was
Transit at 18.
The most shocking map to make the list.
Okay.
Because all you ever hear from the zombies community is how much they dislike Transit. Is nostalgia the only reason it got into the top 20? Or is it just not as bad as the loudest people in the community say?
It's not the worst map.
Me and my
friends I'll stand on that.
Map so much and always had fun, even though the fog,
I've been replaying it recently with my boys. Yes, the lava and denizens still suck, but the map is not that bad.
Had fun, which is the most important part.
Exactly.
I think the main issue with Transit is that it was a terrible map to solo on and was truly only really fun if you had a party of 4 friends playing.
I can get behind that.
while
I can get
it may
behind
not
that. That was good
technically be a
reasoning.
good
I
or
can get
great
behind
map,
that.
many people found a way to enjoy it, and that's all that matters.
Playing
These
it with
lists are
friends,
generally
it's
never
a pretty good
objective
map.
when content creators make them, so why shouldn't the community be subjective as well? Please comment what Call of Duty community tournament you'd like to see next. Love to hear your ideas. 17th, Terminus from Black
Terminus
Ops
at
6.
17.
This was one of 2 launch maps
Dang.
in this game, and it was filled with so much content. That was possible because of how large the map was. It had side quests of all kinds, from whack-a-mole to boat racing, which aren't the greatest things ever, but still fun to discover and try
See, I
out.
enjoyed
It had
Terminus.
a main quest that was enjoyable, even if it wasn't spectacular.
Oh my
but
gosh,
what
his teammates
really
are
shined was a
dog.
great boss fight against a Kraken. I remember the first time I played this map, seeing a giant tentacle pop out of the water, and it freaked me out. Terminus to me is basically
Yeah, it's kinda
Liberty
crazy.
Falls plus.
I
The
never
atmosphere
had
is
it.
better,
I actually
there's
had
more
it chase me
content,
twice.
and it's a little bit
I
more
never
difficult.
got down
I think
to
it
it, I
does
should
enough
say.
for hardcore players to enjoy, while still being simple enough and easy enough for casual players to enjoy as well. Which is a big reason
Yeah,
why
just
I
get
think
rid
it
of
was
the
ranked
Mangler
higher
spam.
than D Machine.
But that's
It's
every
better than
BO6
any
map,
Cold War
the
Zombies
elite
map.
spam.
I'm only 3,000 subscribers away from 100K, while 84% of you
think you
aren't
might have hit it.
subscribed. If you enjoy the videos,
Oh, 500 short. Yo, go sub up. Go sub up to him. Give him to 100K. Come on now.
I appreciate all of you. 16th, Citadel de More from Black Ops
Citadel
6.
at 16.
Hey, what can I say? Zombie fans love castles, and so do I. The newer zombie
Citadel
maps
was
got
good.
some love
I
in
would
the
also
polls,
have
which
it
is
above
great.
Terminus,
And the
so.
interesting part about this
And I
one
do. On
is
my
that
tier
you
list.
can complete quests in any order you want to complete the Easter egg and get to the boss fight.
I'm not mad about
It
this.
also makes getting the
I just need
Pack
to.
Lunch
We need to get through the
machine
list
really
fully
easy,
until
which
I
allows
can
for this
really
map
give
to be
my
easy
opinion on
enough
these
for
lower maps.
casual
I feel
players,
like.
while also having a nice Easter egg quest with a
Because I want to see
very good
what
boss fight
these
that is
beat and
difficult
what got
enough
left
for the
off the top
hardcore
20
fans.
completely.
And of course, they have elemental swords that are really cool, which Treyarch already knew you would like, because
Yeah.
they've seen positive reactions from the community with elemental wonder weapons before. The
Yep.
only real problem I think Citadel has is the boss zombie spam and not having unique boss zombies to fit the medieval castle theme. But
Yep.
that's a really small issue
I
that
can
doesn't
get
impact
behind
the
that. I
other
can get behind that
high-quality
statement.
aspects of it, which is why it was voted the best Black Ops 6 map. 15th, Ascension. Our first map from Black Ops 1. It added 2 of the most iconic perks to zombies with Salmon Up and PhD Flopper. This turned the Mustang and Sally into an elite zombies weapon because you couldn't be damaged from them anymore. It has a very easy Easter egg, but had one giant issue. You needed 4 players, which is an interesting choice.
Still trying to get forward to do it right
This
now.
is when they were
I would
truly
love
just starting
to
expand
do
the
it.
story in Call of Duty Zombies, and we're still figuring
Working on
some
that.
things out.
Might
But
be a
that's one of the
video y'all
main
see
reasons people
in this
loved
next week
Ascension,
before
because it
BO7
told us
releases.
a bunch of the backstory. The only really major complaint the community had was the space monkeys, because they would steal your perks, which is valid because they used to steal my
Yeah.
perks all the time, and I was not a
Definitely
fan.
annoying,
While the map
but it was
simple,
unique, so
it
I
was
like-
fun to
I like
play
it.
on, and was
It was a
creating
cool
and
aspect,
expanding the
even if it
zombies
was
mode,
annoying.
which is why I think it's very deserving to make the list. Oh, and of course, it also had a legendary wonder weapon
That's right,
with the
that
thunder
thunder
gun.
gun.
Also, I wanna
Ah, so
quickly
good.
tell you, this is really a community top 30 zombie map video, where I'll quickly tell you 30th to 21st before the end of the video.
Oh,
14th,
okay,
Ancient Evil
okay.
from Black Ops 4.
Good,
This is
good,
personally
good.
my
So we get a
second
top.
favorite map
We
from BO.
we realistically get a top 30. We're through the bottom 5 of the top 20. Moving to number 14, we got Ancient Evil. I'm just thinking how much space is left. There's only 13 more maps, and I'm thinking of maps off the top of my head. I mean, the Rising Rock Origins, obviously, those should be at the top. If they aren't, ooh, yo, we're gonna have problems, community. Shadows, Go Rod, Zetsubo, Rev, you know, every BO3 map basically. Mob, Buried. I want to see if Nuketown Zombies is on here. It shouldn't be. Definitely not this high. Definitely not above Ancient Evil.
Before, the soundtracks
Then we
in
got
this game
Kino.
are amazing, but
I mean, we
Ancient
got
Evil brought it a
Moon,
step
Call
further.
the Dead.
Great
That one
mythology
should be
adds an
up here
incredible
for sure.
aspect to this map. I mean, you can unlock a Pegasus on a quest to take you to the dark side of the map, which essentially translate into the ominous and eerie side. This
Yeah.
map essentially gives you 2 separate maps with different atmospheres, and they pull it off perfectly. The wonder weapons are incredible, with the
Again,
Hand of Charon being my favorite.
I've said it before a million times, and I'll say it again. Very good map, very great map, and so is 9. And a lot of people will never experience it just because it was on Black Ops 4. But they were
Because
very,
of
very
how
good.
cool the weapon
I'll
effect
stand
is
by
with
that.
The skeleton hands coming out of the ground and dragging the zombies down to hell. The boss fight felt cinematic and unforgettable. One of the most replayable zombie maps ever. If Black Ops 4 Zombies had Cold War mechanics, I think people would view this as a
Ooh.
top 5 map of all time.
No.
13, Call of the
No,
Dead
no,
from
no,
Black
no.
Ops 1.
Call of the
An
Dead. There it is.
absolute
Number 13.
classic. When it came out, I think it was the biggest zombie map we had ever seen, and it brought in a completely unique atmosphere to anything we had seen before it as well. It would bring in fog randomly, making
Snow
it
map.
difficult
Snow
to
maps
see,
are always
adding to
goated.
the immersion of
Hopefully
the map
Ashes of the
with
Damned is.
essentially a weather event. And the only big negative with it was the underwhelming wonder weapons. Then it had a unique cast of characters giving the map its own story. And Call of the Dead required you not to camp
Yeah, as a
and made
celebrity
you have to
case.
train zombies.
Was that our first one?
Because of
I think so.
George Romero, the boss zombie. He was slightly annoying, but if you killed him, he did give you a free perk and the Wonder Waff if you did
Yeah,
the
good luck
Easter egg.
getting them,
Then
though,
he'd come
honestly.
back a couple rounds later, but the reward helps offset his annoying hanging around, waiting to get mad at you. Overall, it was a really unique map that tried out new things and left a strong impression within the zombies community. 12. Zetsubo no Shima from Black Ops 3.
At
The most
12,
important part
okay.
about this map is it lets you
Okay.
play as a spider. At least
think it
according
should
to
be top 10.
Expert Fusion. That was one of my
But I
favorite
do want
comments
to see
from the polls. When
what is
BO3
above it.
first released this map,
Because I haven't thought about
people
it
weren't super
hard enough
excited for
to
it
actually know if
because
it's in
the
top
game
10 or not.
already had
I haven't done
so
my own
many
top 10 or
tier
anything.
maps,
Just did a
which
tier
made
list.
it immediately underrated. But as time has passed and
Facts.
people have gone back to play it, they realized how important it was to be able to play as a spider. Okay, I'll stop making the spider joke. The location being on an isolated
No,
island
that's very true, though. It was pretty much just glanced over when it released in BO3 because there were so many other great maps. So many good maps in BO3. The lowest map in BO3 is this map, and it's still B tier. So, or Rev. You could swap back and forth, but I feel like majority of people are going to put Rev above ZNS. I have no problem with that at all.
labs work so well to make you
BO3 is just
invested in
so
finding out
good,
what
man.
happened here.
Every
And I
map
know,
was a
I said I'd
banger.
stop talking about spiders, but there was a boss fight against a spider that was pretty cool because it gave you Widow's Wine for defeating it. Then the KT-4 was also a pretty good wonder weapon because it not only worked for taking out zombies, it also worked with the map's plant system where it could fertilize the plants to make them even better. They could give you anything from a free perk to cloning yourself for an extra life, essentially. But that's not all Zetsubo did. It one-upped COD Ghost AI Fish by being the first zombies map to allow swimming. So take that, Ghosts. Oh, and did I say you can play as a spider? Moving on. 11.
I've never done the
Buried
spider
from
Easter
Black
egg.
Ops 2,
I've never played
a
as a spider.
Western-themed
I think it'd be
zombies
very
map.
cool.
I mean, come on.
Go back and do that.
Who wouldn't like that?
Buried
It's
at
called
12 above
Buried because
ZNS.
the Western
Me
town
personally,
is
I would not have it above,
underground, adding
but I
to
do
the
know.
atmosphere
Like,
and story.
Buried is
Arthur was
very
also
good.
just a
I know a
really
lot of
cool
people love it,
character
so
who was unique to
the community
Buried,
putting it
and
above,
he
I'm
could
not
help you in
surprised.
multiple ways by giving him booze or candy, like breaking barriers down on the map to open new paths. It added a new wonder weapon with the paralyzer, and it had unlimited ammo, which made it a lot better. And it let you have advanced movement, basically.
So you
because
could
it
fly
allowed
with
you
it
to
pretty
jump
much. So
really high using
Paralyzer
it.
is very
We
cool.
also got a new perk with Vulturade, and it was the only map that had it in Black Ops 2. It then had the Witch's House and the maze to get there, which you would think would
The
be easy
witches were
after you've
so
gone through the
annoying as
maze
a little
once,
kid.
but
So
it changed
annoying.
every match. A really cool feature. Overall, it was a fun map that casual players could enjoy. 10th, Dead of the Night from Black
Dead of the
Ops
Night at
4. This
10.
map had zero hype lead.
In the top 10. Wow. Okay, now Dead of the Night, it is a very good map. I personally have not played it enough to actually know how good it is, so I would have to go back and play it more to truly rank it myself. I did rank it. I think I put it in my C tier somewhere just because I have not played it enough. That's simply why I think I said it even when I ranked it. I know one of my friends, he disagrees. He thinks it should be higher, but that's because he has played it a bunch, and I can trust his opinion. But again, I would have to go back and play it more myself to actually see if it deserves this top 10 spot. I think top 10's a little overzealous, maybe. Again, we'll see. We'll see what else is about it and what is in the 30 through 21. So
Up to its release
we'll see. We'll see.
BO4 did a terrible job marketing. It
And
had
this above
no
Ancient Evil
gameplay
2 is
trailer and had its intro
that kinda
cinematic
shocks
showed
me, I'm not gonna
one
lie.
day before it released. This led to Dead of the Night being underrated out of the gate, but as you're seeing, people have come around to really respecting and
Yeah.
liking it. You've heard me say it already, but atmosphere is so important for a zombies map, and this
So
one
important.
came through with an eerie mansion that has werewolves and vampires. This is one of my favorite
That's
looking
cool.
maps, and it's filled with so much content. It has a great main Easter egg,
Yep,
and a couple
and
fun
nothing
side
reused,
Easter eggs.
just
But
saying.
one of the side quests feels almost necessary.
Yeah, freaking
where you
boss,
get a
dude.
wooden stake that
Fighting
makes
the
dealing
big
with those
werewolf.
boss vampires
That's awesome.
a lot easier. Then Alistair's Volley Wonder Weapon was really good, which is always an important part to elevate the fun of a map. Dead of the Night stands out from the rest by being unique, which usually means it's really good or really bad. And Treyarch delivered
In this case, it's good.
to be positively remembered.
I'm just surprised it's above Ancient Evil. Okay.
You can't make this up.
I love this pick. Just said it. 9 in Ancient Evil and even Dead of the Night. Great maps that people will not experience because they're on BO4. 9 is...
9 at 9.
Dare I? No. I can't say that. I can't say that at all. 9 is a great map. It's amazing. I had it on A tier.
When you
Enough
guys were
said.
voting on the polls, you had no idea what ranking you were voting them to.
I want to
But
go back and play
somehow
this map
you
right
did it
now. I
perfectly.
really want
The
to.
setting of the
Look at the Gladiator, man, as a special boss instead of just Mangler spam. Just saying. It did everything so good. The storyline, it intrigued me. And yeah, I'm kind of a simp for the Greek mythology and that sort of storyline, right? Or like the Romans too, because I think that's more of what this is, not necessarily Greek mythology. Or is it gosh, it's Greek and what's the other one? I don't know. I think this was the other one because it was Greek because it was Zeus, Ra. Man, I don't know, man. I don't freaking know. There's Greek and the other one. But it's pretty much the same gods. They just had different names for them. I'm blanking now. I'm trying to tell you guys. So I apologize. Is it the Roman gods? I seriously cannot remember.
That's cool. And the boss fight against the Fury and Wrath elephants was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I think part of the
Freaking
reason
huge
it
elephant
was
you're
so
fighting.
good
I never got to
because
do
you
this. I'm
thought
very
you
upset.
won
I still want to.
once you
I'm
took
gonna go back
out
and
the
play the map
first
right
zombie
now.
elephant until they surprised you
I've
with the
been
second
telling
one
Ethan we need to go
breaking through
play
the
it.
giant gate into the arena. I played 9 so much and have so many memories of it because
Yes.
this game and this map is what brought all my friends back to playing zombies.
Yeah, it
which
was
is
very
why I
fun.
was so happy when I saw you guys voted it into the top 10. 8th,
I think it
Derice
deserves it.
World at War.
Okay.
Arguably the most
Love
innovative
this.
map of
I
all
love
time.
this.
It added the
I'm a
staple
huge fan of
pack-a-punch
Derice
machine
and the
that has
Giant,
been
so
in
this
every
is
zombies map
A-okay
since.
by me. I'd
You
have it in
wouldn't
my
go
top
right
5, dude.
without it.
I have it in my
Also
top
got
3.
the iconic monkey bombs for the first time. And for most people, this is where the zombie story really began. We also got the Wonder Waff, which I think everyone unanimously likes.
Yep,
and it
Wonder
was an
Waff's
easy
amazing.
map that allowed for players to sit back
Not in World of
and
War,
camp
though.
on the
It
catwalk.
sucks.
It's a very
But after
simple
that,
map
it's
in
amazing.
comparison to what we see now, but it was truly the first stepping stone into creating the great maps that were yet to come. 7th, Garad Crovey from Black Ops 3.
Garad at
There's
7,
dragons
okay.
and a giant robot.
We're
If
running
that
out of
doesn't
maps
pique
that
your
could go
interest
above.
Immediately, I don't know what will. Now let me tell you, the boss fight is against a dragon, and then you fight Nikolai in a mech suit. This
Yep.
map just feels like an out-of-pocket
How could you
idea
not love
Treyarch
it?
came up with.
How
but
could
then
you not love it,
worked
man?
out
Telling you.
perfectly. It wasn't a cakewalk to play, Garad, but that added to the satisfaction of completing Easter eggs or reaching higher rounds. And sometimes the dragons would help you if you used the Dragon Strike, where you basically called it a napalm strike, but it was actually just Charizard using a flamethrower. It's just filled to the brim with side quests that give you rewards.
And again, listen, it's unique to the map. It's a dragon strike because it's dragon themed. The boss fight's a dragon. You fight it all fits in to the map. Whereas nowadays you get a multiplayer kill streak. That's you call it. Like just make it special to the map, and half the problems I have with modern zombies gone.
I think it's always a
Sorry,
good thing
that's not even what this video is
because you
about.
aren't
I
forced
had
do
to say
them,
it.
but it
I had
gives
to.
players the
That's why the
opportunity to do
these
more
maps are
things
so
if they
loved. That's the point I'm
want.
trying to
6th,
cross.
Keynote or Tone from Black Ops 1.
Keynote at
If you've been
6?
playing zombies from the
I mean,
beginning,
huge
this
respect.
map is
Yeah, I mean,
pure
it's,
nostalgia. And this
yeah.
one has to be the most controversial
It's what
placement on the
started for
list.
a lot of
Based
people.
off the comments,
Myself
every
included.
single poll it kept
Actually,
winning.
that's
The
probably not
funniest
true.
comment I saw
I probably
was,
did play the
"Kino
World of War
isn't a
maps
map
first,
to
but
challenge your skill.
I definitely
It's
know
to
I played
challenge
Kino
yourself on how
a
long
lot
you can last before
on my
clicking
own.
leave game button. You either love that comment or aren't happy about it.
I
And as
probably
we
played
saw,
World at War with
most
my
people
brothers
disagreed with
first.
that
That's
sentiment.
my point.
Kino is iconic, and so is its wonder weapon,
Yep.
the Thunder Gun. A
Yep.
big reason
I
why
went
it was
back and played it recently, like last week. Go check out that video.
so popular is because it was the easier and more casual launch map in Black Ops 1, and at the time, there weren't as many zombie experts who wanted to play the more challenging maps. It was perfect for the time it came out, even if it
It was
doesn't
amazing.
hold up quite as well. 5th,
Oh, it
Zombies
holds
in
up.
Spaceland from Infinite
ZIS
Warfare,
in the
highest
top
non-Treyarch
5.
made map on the
Okay.
list. or should I say, one of only 2 non-Treyarch maps on this
I
list.
just
It
can't
was very
personally put
difficult
this
for any
high
Sledgehammer or
because
Infinity
it's
Ward
again
zombie
it's
map to
one
get
that I
love in
didn't
this
play a ton
tournament,
because
which
I was
just
still
shows how
back
good Zombies
in
Spaceland
BO3
is to be
playing
voted into the top 5.
rather than
What
playing
it does
this.
so well is allow people to play casually by just pack-a-punching weapons and killing zombies. But it also has an insane amount of content for players to discover and uncover, which allows any type of player to love the map. It of
very good.
course has an
Very
Easter
good.
egg, which is pretty simple.
I'm glad it's getting
but
the
it
respect
leads
it
into a boss
deserves
fight against
a
an
lot of
alien,
times nowadays.
which was cool. And what you will continue to hear with all of these amazing zombie maps is the setting and or atmosphere is incredible and unique.
Yeah, you think that Treyarch would take the hint, you know, that all their great maps, all the community talks about them, the atmosphere, the ambience, the vibe, it all fits and it's all great, and they just continue to drop multiplayer maps. Now, like, why? What are we doing, Treyarch?
Amusement park set in the 80s is
Sad.
something we
Sad
have
to see.
never seen.
I have high
and
hopes
may
for
never
BO7.
see again. It almost feels like Infinity Ward knew the community thought Carnival from Modern Warfare 2 was liked because the setting was cool. So they took that idea from an old multiplayer map and used it for zombies, but done even better. I mean, they licensed 80s music and had it playing on speakers around the map. If you don't think that's cool, then you're lying.
Yeah.
It's a perfect map
It's
for
unique.
any type of player. Fourth, Shadows
Definitely the
of
best
Evil from
non-Treyarch
Black
map.
Ops 3. The first
Shadows
word
at
that
4,
comes
I
to
can
mind
get
when I
behind
hear
this
Shadows
100%.
of Evil is atmosphere.
Okay, I'm thinking what's left. It's got to be Mob, Horizon Rock, and Origins, right? That's got to be the
It is
top 3.
beautiful. The soundtrack was beautiful.
Best launch map
and
ever
my
right here.
jaw dropped the first
I also
time
want to go
played
back and play this.
it.
I want to
map
go back
is
and play this in 9 before BO7 releases. Don't know that'll happen because BO7 releases next week. Very excited, but I really have the itch to play this in 9 right now. Don't know why, I just do. Played Mob the other day, did the Easter egg. Great time. Now I got the itch to play this in 9.
put together
I
so
really
well,
want to.
and what it
I
did
just don't have my
perfectly was
console set up
stand
to
out
play
and
it.
apart from every other zombie map Call of Duty had ever created, which is why it has left such an impact on the community. They added beast mode to this map.
I mean,
which
it's
was a
simply
better
just
version of
an
Afterlife
amazing
for
map.
another
Top
map
5,
that will
well
be talked
deserved.
about soon. You also have the Apothecant Servant, which is a top tier wonder weapon. Then another thing Shadows did great was having useful side quests such as upgrading the Apothecant Sword. I still remember some people complaining when this map first released, saying it was too difficult because of the tight alleyways and spaces around the map, but most of them changed their mind.
Everybody
and learned
came
how
around. Everybody
amazing
learned
and
how to play the
well-crafted
map
it
and how
was
good it
quickly.
was.
A very deserving placement in the top 5.
Very.
Third, Horizon Drock from Black Ops 3. This is one of my
Really? Wow, the community has
most played zombie
Horizon
maps
Drock
of
at
all
3.
time, and that's because
Is
it's
my
one of the
my
best of all
personal
time.
favorite of all
Like I
time.
said
So
earlier, us Call of Duty fans
Mob
love castles,
being 2
elemental
because
wonder weapons,
he
and
dropped a
snow.
hint there.
This
I don't know
one
if you
offers
guys caught onto that. He dropped a hint when we were watching Shadows of Evil about the beast mode. He mentioned Afterlife was coming up soon. So Mob's got to be 2 and Origins got to be 1. There's no
all
way the
three,
community
so
put
it wasn't
Origins
possible for
at
it to
2 and
not
Mob
be
at 1.
great. Horizon Drock is a perfect map that you'll enjoy every single time you play it because there are no major issues. And unlike Shadows of
It's
Evil,
just- it's
not
amazing,
one
man.
casual
This
player
map is
will
peak.
ever complain about it being too difficult.
Nah.
It appealed to every
It's
player
so good.
immediately, which is why it was probably voted 1 spot ahead. It gives you the ability to do small side quests, a boss fight, quests to get whichever elemental
amazing
bow you
boss
want,
fight, might
and
I
more.
add.
And let me know what your favorite memory playing COD Zombies is. I'm sure for many of you it was on Horizon Drock, but for me, it's on Mob of the Dead from Black Ops 2. And I am so happy it's up here because this is my personal
Mob was good.
favorite Call of Duty
Like I said, just
Zombies
went
map.
back and played it.
I
It
think
was-
this
it was
is my
amazing.
most played map ever, and as I said, it gave me my favorite memory playing zombies. While completing the Easter egg, we had just taken out the Brutuses, and then I was Weasel, and all my friends were trying to kill me. I ran away for my life.
Winning
Even though
is
I knew
Weasel.
I had to die for the Easter egg, I still didn't want to let them get me. And from that story, you already heard it has its own unique set of characters, like Call of the Dead. Then it also has Afterlife, which is where Shadows of Evil got its beast mode from. It was also the first time Alcatraz was in Call of Duty, which, as we know, just like castles, COD fans love the Alcatraz setting.
Yeah, it
And
was
to get
awesome.
Pack-a-Punch, you
I mean,
have to build a plane
they
that
nailed it
crashes
out of
off
the park.
Golden Gate Bridge. And all of that fits in perfectly to the Easter egg, telling a great story that seems like it has nothing to do with the main zombie storyline, but you'll find out that it does later on.
Yep.
The map is basically a mysterious puzzle filled with terror. There simply isn't another map that feels like it.
Uh-oh,
and sets
where's
it
he going?
apart from the others, making it one of the best
he's
and
got
most
himself back
memorable
into
to
an
the
alleyway.
entire community.
Ooh, he
Quickly
didn't have the
before
door open.
revealing
No one
the
could come
number
behind
one
him yet.
map, If you remember,
Be
I
lucky.
promised to tell you the 30th to 21st zombie map according to the community. 30th, Shangri-La from Black Ops 1. This map is beautiful, and my younger self got beat up by
30.
this map. It
Yeah.
was so difficult.
No joke.
29th,
As a kid,
Verrückt
I
from World
couldn't.
at War. It
Verrückt.
added perk
I love
machines
Verrückt.
and does something people would be
I love it.
interested in
It's just
seeing more often,
a box map,
multiplayer
simple.
as a zombies map. It
Can't
was
really get more
terrifying as a
simple than
kid
it,
to play.
except knocked.
28th,
So,
Liberty
love
Falls
it.
from Black Ops 6. It had
Wow.
some people concerned pre-launch, but it ended up being a solid casual map. 27th, Shaolin Shuffle from Infinite Warfare. I was surprised to see it make the top 30, but it rightfully did because I loved the layout. 26th, Blood of the Dead from Black Ops 4. I love the Easter
Now
eggs on
listen,
it.
I know Blood of the Dead is not amazing. I think it's slandered that much, like too much. That's
but
it
is
though.
essentially a worse
The
version
Easter
of
egg
Bomb. 25th
is
Moon
just-
from Black Ops 1.
it's-
An amazing
it
setting
hits the
and a
feels,
great
man. Leaving Rick
storyline.
Toffin, it
I
hits
think
the
this is
feels.
a good ranking for it.
Moon at
24th,
25.
Revelations from Black Ops 3.
Whoa! I just realized Rev's not even in the top 20. Whoa! We were so far into this, I didn't even notice. That's illegal. That shouldn't even be allowed.
This map felt like a cluttered mess of fun. It wasn't
Nah,
great,
it should be in
but it
top
brought
20. I
back
know it's
many
just a bunch of
memories.
maps stuck
23rd,
together, but
Dr. Tone
it-
from Black Ops
the
4.
the hype leading up to it. Talk about Rev, yo. Nah, the community, y'all are wildin' with this one. I can't even lie. The polls he did, y'all are wildin'. Nah, talk should never be above Rev. But Rev was, it was the peak of zombies hype. You had to be there. Simply put, I mean, you just had
A
to.
different take on Call of the
Talk
Dead
above it
with
is
slightly better
insane.
Wonder weapons. 22nd, Mauer Tone from Black Ops Cold War. In my opinion, the best map from Cold War. I love the Cerberus Wonder Weapon. 21st, Raven the Redwoods from Infinite Warfare. I absolutely love this map, and I thought it should have been on the list over D Machine. I'm sure all of you know what map is coming up. First, Origins from Black Ops
Yeah.
2.
Come
The
on now.
best zombies
Come
map
on
of
now.
all
Yeah.
time, according to the community. The map that had giant robots first and had elements
We all
of
knew
wonder
it.
weapons first with the staffs. It was filled to the brim with side quests, with some of them being puzzles you had to solve to get the different staffs.
Oh
The map
no, guys! I just realized. Oh, I'm gonna let the video finish.
has a
We only
really
have
nice layout where you have
couple seconds
essentially
left.
6 different
But I
parts
just
you have
realized
to go
something.
to
Oh,
in
no.
order to have the Pack-a-Punch machine unlocked. And fun fact, it was the first map to have an outro cutscene. That is what's really so cool about COD Zombies, is that it feels like they're always trying to add things to make the mode better. The only real complaint
they
people
were.
ever have about Origins is
I hope
that
they
the
do.
setup is
Guys, I have
tedious,
so much
but it
high
clearly
hopes for it to
wasn't too big
return
of an
to
issue,
the
with it
zombies I know and
snagging the
love.
top spot. The Easter egg is definitely way easier and quicker to do when you have 4 players. And like all other great maps, it has an incredible soundtrack and atmosphere. And are there any maps you think the
Treyarch
community should
never-
put on the list?
Treyarch never misses with their audio. Never.
Or do you think this
Simply
list
put,
is perfect?
they never do.
And if you want to see the community's top 20 multiplayer maps in Call of Duty history,
Oh
click
jeez,
here
that ought
and
to
you
be
won't
interesting. There's a
disappointed.
lot of good
I'll
maps.
catch you next
Top 20. Somebody's getting snubbed for sure. I just realized, guys, in 10 years, okay, let's just roll back a bit. In 10 years, Origins, we're gonna have to be fighting off. It's gonna be insane. Everybody's just gonna say, "Oh, no, it's got the first elemental weapons. Everything since then is just a copy. It's just a copy." Oh no, we're gonna have to fight for Origins life. I'm gonna have to fight for Horizon Jock's life because people are really gonna say that. Oh, I just copied Origins because they're already saying it. Oh, this is not good, y'all. I'm gonna have to fight for the freaking life on that one. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Again, huge shout out to Ascend for this video right here. Check them out. I will have it linked down below again, so go check them out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. Hope you're enjoying this video. Have a great rest of days. And we shouldn't have this many reaction videos left until BO7 releases, and I will have daily content coming out, maybe even more than once a day for you guys on zombies. All right, thank you guys so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great rest of days. I'll catch you on the next one. Love y'all. Peace.